welcome back everyone. We got another Dokkan video for you right here, and today I want to look at the characters, okay? Because there is a lot of Japanese within the cards of each character. You know, what are their super moves, what are their leader skills, what are their passive skills, what are their links that will allow you to link and make your character stronger in battle with other certain characters, okay? So let's take a look at it real quick. Let's go to team here, and let's go into the characters, okay? So first, what you can do is you can select the character. It's going to give you the front character right there, okay? This is the rarity, okay? This is the color that you deal with. So this is like agility. There is agility, tech, strength, intel, and for me, for the color, it's green is power, but I know others are going to say that it's really yellow and that tech is something else. So sorry, I cannot see certain colors. Certain shades look the same to me, so forgive me for that. This is going to be the name right here. Okay, you've got HP, attack, defense, pretty simple. Cost, this is for the team. So when you put them into your team, you got to make sure your cost is high enough in total. This is the level, okay? This is the experience until the next level to make them stronger. Okay, this says Leader Skillu, okay, or leader skill, okay? So for example, this one says agility and power and strength, or sorry, strength and then power. Everyone's attack will go up by 20 and defense by 25%, okay? This is the level of your current super attack, okay? And then if you hit this touch here, it'll show you some more stats. So we've got your passive skill right here, okay? This passive skill, for example, is if you do your super attack, your attack and defense go up 60%. That is pretty good, actually. So, and then these are your links that will give certain buffs. So, for example, this one is attack plus 10, and it's called Saiyajin, okay? This is another one that is attack up by 1200. This is called Kami, okay? This is another one that it allows you to go attack up 700. The next one is going to be attack up plus 15%. This is mostly with gods. And then this is called Fukatsu no Efu link, and your attack goes up by 700, okay? So that's just an example with Vegeta there. Everyone always asks, you know, what about someone like Gogeta? This is what the Awakened stat looks like, okay? It says he's Awakened. It's got this kind of super and then strength, okay? His super move, his leader skill. So this is the kanji for all. It says all characters get ki plus 2, and the attack goes up by 2,500. Okay, so pretty good there. His passive skill is everyone's attack goes up by 5,000. Okay, and then you've got some more links. So attack up 10%, ki plus 2. This is very good. So if you can link them with those, they're always very good to do. Ki plus 2 again. I just clicked on that. Kamehameha link, which is characters attack up by 2,500 if you do a super. This is another key plus, another key plus 2. Yeah, okay, key plus, okay, wow, you can really up the keys sometimes. And this is defense is down 2,000% and key plus 1. So that's not too bad. So that's kind of how you can read the characters and everything. You got to look for what kind of leader skill do you want. Do you want a team that is going to give you more keys so that you can pull off your supers more, or do you prefer to have more HP and attack and defense? There are ups and downs to both. If you get more supers out, you're hitting them harder, but if you get into the harder levels, the supers won't matter, because if they hit you with something, you might die really fast because your HP is pretty low, or your defense is really low, you know, depends. Another one here is like Gotenks here. He's got the ki plus 2 for everybody, okay? This first kanji right here means for everyone. You might get someone like, I probably don't have him right now, but if you get someone like Brawly, it's going to say, oh, here, I can go to the encyclopedia page if I want to show you. It can show you, this is nice, the encyclopedia will show you what each character can do. So if we go Densetsu, we want Densetsu Saiyajin, here we go. Okay, I don't have the Awakened in here yet, but it says, this right here says strength, ki plus 2, and attack 2,500. So that means only strength characters will get that, not everybody. Okay, so there is a difference, okay? I believe like this Tech Cell will give you tech only, Frieza will give you power only, Goku Super Saiyan 3 Agility Edition will give all agility guys +2. Unless you awaken them, then it's +3. So that is something to look out for. When you go into your team here, okay, I talked about the cost already, which, just make sure you have a good enough cost so you can keep the guys in your team that you want. But it can tell you down here, it tells you your combined team attack, your combined HP for your team before your friend character is factored into it. Okay, remember when you always pick a friend character, that will factor into your HP and attack as well, so that's always a good buff. If you would like to have more HP, find a friend who has an agility boo. He either gets 50% or 70%, depending on if he's awakened or not. That is more HP, so that's a lot of HP. You can definitely take some hits there, okay? And then it tells you your leader skill right here, okay? So this kind of to go over your team if you need to, or if you decide to click out, and I want to just pick this Goku for some reason. It will tell you the attack, HP, and defense and cost. It'll tell you the leader skill, and it will tell them the super attack. So you can kind of compare them, see which one is better, and go from there, okay? Other than that, when it comes to picking teams, try to find common characters that can work together a lot, okay? In the beginning it can be kind of hard. Maybe you get like a Golden Frieza and then you get a Super Saiyan Goku or something like that. Those guys won't really link that much. I tend to find villains and heroes don't link sometimes unless they have a special link. Like, so Brawly, for example, he is a Saiyan, like most of my characters are. So he can link with a lot of people, but maybe you don't get every single link that he currently has. So like if I click on Gogeta, maybe you'll get like one of these links, but you're not going to get every single one with every single character. So you kind of have to weigh them out, or try to pick one style of character that you prefer. If you always prefer the hero guys, then go for the heroes. If you prefer the villains, go for the villains. If you like to collect everybody, just try to make sure that some of the links will work together, okay? Now, there is one last thing here in the team that I know a lot of people will do, and it's depending on where you place your characters, you can basically affect where, how they appear when you go into battle. This is especially helpful for big events like the Brawly event or Cell event or Goku Super Saiyan 3 event, okay? And that can definitely help you sometimes. I personally don't really do it. I know there are some people who swear by it, and you can just wipe any kind of a player out and you're good to go. So there's a list on Reddit somewhere that will say, okay, look, because when you start out, it's going to be like slot 1, slot 2, slot 3 will start automatically, and then in the next round it goes 4, 5, 6, and then it keeps going like that, or some kind of system like that. So if you want to try and get to that, look it up on Reddit. It's very easy to find, and I will try to provide a link in the description if I can find it. But that should be about it for the characters. I know it can feel a little confusing, especially with all the Japanese, but just try to when you very first time you start up the game, you're gonna get a lot of these stones for just joining the game. They give you a lot. You get a guaranteed SSR, so hopefully you get something good. If you want to do a reroll, go ahead, and then just try to stick to one type of characters so that they can link easily together, okay? So, and you'll just discover things sometimes. You'll be like, when you move your characters around. So here, I'll go into a quick story mission here. My next one will be this, so we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so when we get into the game here, you're going to notice that I have my Gogeta, my Trunks, and my Vegeta. Now, if I take this Vegeta, watch the key on Trunks. I believe it actually does go down. Yep, see, I lost one key because I am not currently linked with Gogeta. So, if I put him back, both of those guys get +1 key. Now, that is a link available through both Trunks and Gogeta, I believe. The link... Now, the reason all of these guys are technically linked right now is because they are Super Saiyan. However, not every single link, like I explained earlier, will be happening. So, like, yes, they are linked by Super Saiyan, but notice Vegeta, Super Saiyan God, is not getting the key +1. So, he does not share that link. So, this is just kind of something that happens. So, keep an eye on that. Always move your cards around if you can, and then you can attack accordingly. I can get a super here. Trunks won't get a super, unfortunately, but then I can get a super with Vegeta. So it's pretty good. So always keep that in mind when you're trying to do this, and you'll be able to go through levels faster. If you go up against events, you'll definitely be able to get some more supers and just wipe them out. It's always cool to watch their supers. So So like here goes Vegeta's right here, big bang attack. Can't really complain about that. And the reason I picked the Vegeta here is because he can link with others, okay? So, for example, if I move this Vegeta here, notice the attack goes down. They've got that kind of Prince of Sands probably link that they have with them. So if I put him back, boom, there we go. However, if you've noticed, Gotenks loses his key. So, you know, you have to wait a bit sometimes. If you can see that you can get a super for everybody, maybe the attack doesn't matter as much because the super will help with that. If they don't get the super, then maybe you need to put it back. So, for example, if I do this, I get the super with Vegeta. If I wanted to, I could switch this back. I lose a key with Gotenks. I can do... Oops, I totally did that wrong. Wow. I totally should have hit this right here, and then it would have dropped down, and I could have gotten a super with him. But I messed that up, so... learn from my mistakes so that you don't have to do it. Here goes a pretty good attack from Vegeta. Boom. Bye-bye. And Vegeta will finish him off. Okay? So that's kind of how you can just go about it. I find it pretty helpful, so it's always pretty fun. So, I currently don't need to do this really right now, so I will quit out. But, yeah. So, hopefully that helps you with the characters, guys, a little bit. I know it helped me a bunch, so... if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one.